I think that goes without saying. Oh, I get it. It's because he's dead.
That is not at all. We're live now.
Certainly one take.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Jeff. Oh, man. I told my pregame joke, and Alex thought it was hilarious, and Joe just ruined it. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. I'm Chuck, and we're going to play some Shadowrun tonight. I think that's the plan. Whether you like it or not, we're going to play it. Alex's camera's being weird.
Yeah, I'm eventually going to replace this thing.
It must be your firm software.
Yeah.
Or your soft firmware. I don't remember what joke I told on Wednesday, Jeff. That was like, I've slept since then. More than once.
Was it related to a scientist?
Yeah, Jeff, was it related to a scientist? Anyway, welcome to the show. It's Shadowrun time. Yeah, it's the same joke then. Alex really liked it.
God damn it.
We're going to do introductions, but Alex's camera's booty right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to give Alex a second to sort that out, which means it's Dan's turn.
It's terrible. I'm sorry, everyone. It's me, Dan. I'm playing Sadar Hacker. That's what I do.
Okay, cool enough. The cream of the crop with introductions.
Let's just get to the show here.
The cream rises to the top. Go ahead, Jake. Who you playing?
Well, despite what well-meaning Lone Star propaganda says to impressionable youths, crime does, in fact, pay. And where payment's rendered, it usually comes from the top, just like any other career. Enter the elusive J.P. Morlock, big-time business official and dabbler in illegal intrigue. He has enough money to fill a dragon's den and a need for some Shadowrunners to unleash controlled chaos on behalf of Seattle's organized criminal network. But unfortunately for the secretive Mr. Morlock, I'm no ordinary Shadowrunner. I'm Harlthog Gordrum, Private Eye. And in my line of work, it's not just who you know, it's what secrets you can learn about them.
Nice. Bravo. Joe, follow that up.
Rihanna Silvertoe, the halfling street samurai, based off a Keanu Reeves meme. As always.
As always. Last but not least, well, we haven't gotten to Alex, so second to last, but not second to least. I think that's okay. Tyler, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Who am I? I have
know,
wrong
man.
tab pulled up.
You're Bugsy.
Bugsy Malone, the rigger.
You drive things.
I drive cars. I drive fast.
I drive.
I drive.
But
Alex,
I don't have a family.
Yeah, any luck?
You got to go fast and you like chili dogs.
I'm trying to avoid restarting my computer, but it might have to happen.
Chili dogs and cherry slurpees.
Alex done broke his computer. Well, introduce yourself from the nether.
Oh, yeah. From hell, which is under your bed, I'm Grim. I magic and I get shot. But now, I'm going to try to get shot less.
Coming
The
to you
emissary
from
from hell,
under your
Japanese
bed, right
Spider-Man.
next to the pile of crunchy socks, is Grim.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to be here.
All right, give me a
Picked a bad
recap.
spot.
What happened last time?
Well, I mean, Jake
you
kind
got
of
a
covered
job.
a little bit. We got that job from
For Morlock.
like,
Yeah.
we got to
Apparently
go.
there's an
steal
elven scribe
paper.
who's working on a paper manuscript that we gotta yoink.
I know. Got to actually steal paper.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Alex, if you need a reboot, go ahead. I can pop us over to the 5-player while you're doing that.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
Just like Stephen Hawking.
Alas, I knew
Give me
him
just a
well.
quick second.
Oh, that's good. I was about to say Dan was going to inherit all your stuff.
Is it your
No,
camera
man.
that's messed up?
It's this stupid camera. It's working now. Just give me a second. It's this
I have
stupid
a camera you can borrow if it's like bad.
Well, if I wasn't so lazy, I would just use my other camera. But
I see how it is.
yeah, I'm lazy.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all got a job from Mr. Morlock to break into Sylvan Information Systems. He wants you all to steal a manuscript that is currently being written. Now, manuscript written on paper, pen, fucking shit's not heard of in decades. But steal a manuscript being written by a person by the name of Aaron the Scribe. Along with stealing this manuscript, you also need to hack into their mainframe terminals, their local, and you need to plant a virus that he provided. This virus is going to wipe out any instances of the manuscript and replace it with bogus data to throw the trail off. All fun and games. You are getting paid a very hefty sum for this, with an additional hefty bonus as long as you all don't steal any additional data while you're in their computer systems. So if I remember correctly, last time we sent in a couple players to a couple characters to go inside and kind of poke around, see if they could get an autograph from Aaron the Scribe. He supposedly wasn't in, so you all kind of meandered around the yard, their big kind of park area a little bit, getting a lay of the land. And that's kind of where we're going to pick up, I think. Everyone's reconvened back at the vehicle, so you all can discuss and implement plans, actions, fucking things.
I want to ask our hacker if you can alter the virus.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna leave and come right back.
Yeah, not a problem, man.
I mean, I could probably just throw it on another system and take a poke at it and see what it do.
I want it to, instead of replacing the manuscript with junk data, to replace the book manuscript with Hatchet by Gary Paulson.
Okay.
That's the only difference. I just wanted to replace it with that book.
Everyone's all messy. Alex goes up there. I go over here. The rest is
In its
nice.
entirety. Like, even if it's longer than the book or shorter, everything about it.
We might lose our bonus.
But that
Maybe.
would just be hilarious.
Or maybe if you put it on like a junk system and we see like what the junk data is named, you could make another virus targeted at the junk data that replaces it with Hatchet.
Maybe.
I mean,
I'm just spitballing horrible ideas.
I mean, not actually having the target data for it to erase it. I'll be able to see what it does.
I guess that's true.
yeah. So what's going on?
Were we like in the location yet? I forget. I feel like someone was in there and I was like,
it
in
was
stealth.
said in Harlthok.
Yeah, we just kind of went in and got, like a quick,
Glance around.
Mhm.
Yeah, you picked up, got a rough lay of the lobby. You kind of got an idea of where the elevators are. You already kind
Chock
of
full of plainclothes brutes.
yeah, armed guards. They have their own in-house security, and you did see that they close up at 7.
Yeah, we know about a cleaning service and a shipping service.
Oh, yeah. And then a meat service.
Yeah. They get weekly shipments of meat.
Yeah. Forget if we were wanting to take that angle as like, or I think that's what we were looking into, or at least what I remember was wanting to see if any of those companies that ship things to this business contract out those jobs, and we could just like take one of those contracts.
I mean, to be honest,
as a driver.
I'm not ashamed to just steal one of their cars if we have to. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah,
could
job
always
done.
impersonate cleaners.
I was getting ready to say that.
That way we have a reason to be in the building even.
Yeah.
I feel like cleaners are a good one because in the building and in all places, whereas the meat people might only be in the kitchen or dining room or whatever.
Right.
True.
Cleaners would be good. I'd prefer to be like replacing a service that's already there, just so we don't like show up and have to like pretend like we should have
Well,
been there.
Just kill them, or no, not kill them, tie them up, steal their van.
Yeah. You know, we hack the cleaner's vehicle on the way there or something. They pull off.
Damn
the
you, Fruity.
side. We offer them a helping hand. Or
No, we just get some large belts and skateboards and just attach ourselves to the bottom of the truck.
I'm liking all these ideas.
I'm not hearing any losers yet.
Yeah.
And then they go over a speed bump and we die.
Let's do all of them.
Yeah, how many speed bumps are there in the parking garage?
Give me a D6 roll.
Oh no.
Times that by 8.
It's all speed bumps.
3 speed bumps.
Okay,
all
so
speed
yeah, the
bumps.
skateboards are out.
Dang.
I know we also
Yeah.
talked about trying to work a drone in there so we could try and maybe start manipulating camera footage ahead of time.
How long do we have on this job?
You got a week.
Week. And we're on the first day, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's plenty of time
Yeah.
to do any one of the things we settle on.
Yeah, I think now would be a good time to start working on establishing whatever company we're going to be operating as. That will
I think we
be
should.
doing these. I feel like it'd be a good idea to have that because we're probably going to need it a lot.
So what's the plan?
I mean, I think the cleaning crew makes the most sense. You know, investigate how we can angle our way into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should
Cleaners.
stake out, maybe try and see who the cleaning crew is. Try and watch their.
Send a drone in with the cleaning
We're
crew.
doing the skateboard thing, right? Is that what we're-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do the skateboard thing, all right? We'll meet you on the
Hell
inside.
yeah. Extreme.
All right. So is that the
I already bought
plan?
the skateboards.
You're gonna stake out for a day, find the cleaning crew, see when they show up, get the company information.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we could figure out how much it would cost to like be our own cleaning crew. Like,
I think we just need to steal a van. We're not getting paid good enough to create a whole company and all that shit.
So wait, are we not? Should we learn the cleaning crew's route?
That's what we're gonna do now, I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying like steal them.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we don't even have to get a truck. We just beat them up.
Okay.
Kindly ask them to leave.
Just steal
Yeah.
the uniforms. And
I'm
everything.
just worried about that like causing trouble. And then
There might be other ways, but let's figure out what we can first, and then we can think about it
Yeah,
some more.
True.
Okay.
yeah.
So no sign of the cleaning crew for the rest of the day. You all stake out, watch it. No sign of them coming and going. The come 6:50ish, lights in the building go out. All of the office workers have already left. The last bit of security leaves. Right at 7, they lock the gates. And then they head off. All the lights are off inside. Gates are locked. Doesn't seem to be anyone home. So you all want to come back in the morning? Is there something else you want to do?
How many security people are there?
You saw maybe probably 6 to 10.
6 to 10. Okay.
Did we see a cleaning crew leaving?
No, not yet. No, I'm not today. I mean, you got to realize you didn't make it there until noonish.
Yeah, they may come earlier in the morning or even later in the evening. Who knows?
I mean, I'd like to stake out for longer just in case they come at night by chance, but
Is there a time period on this job?
A week.
a week.
And you're on day
Alright,
one.
so- yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get that one drug dealer to hop the fence and see what?
Go hunt him down.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We'll buy you some crack if you do this for us.
I'm curious because there was a guy that died on the property
Yeah,
recently too, right? Of
yeah, from breaking in
burns
after
and bite
hours.
marks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any surveillance of nearby buildings that would have been pointed at that may have caught that interaction that we could see if there's a log on?
So modern world, there's, footage everywhere. Pretty much everything you've done is being recorded somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
but give me just give me an observation test.
Okay. That would be
Last one under empathy.
okay. Where's my token? There we go.
Hey, Bert.
Last one under empathy. Wow. There you go. Okay, 1 damage.
So, yeah, you take
Two
your
successes.
damage to empathy. You look around. You do find that across the street from this little place is a little boutique, clothing boutique. And you can see that it's got a fisheye cam fixed right above the door. And it would have a pretty good line of sight across the entire grounds. But of course, this
Okay.
happened a month ago.
Oh.
Oh, so they might not have. Well, maybe they do. They might have been asked to keep record of that day if anything weird happened.
Maybe, but then it's one
They
more place
also-
we got to break into.
It's possible that the opposite happened and somehow that footage is mysteriously gone.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe we can recover some footage of
Maybe we
just
could ask
the
the
past few
boutique.
days.
Did it happen at night when the boutique was closed?
The report that you all found, yeah, it was a night thing.
Okay.
Maybe we could just watch some footage from the last few days and get an idea of a wider pattern of movement through the area.
So I think
Yeah.
the
Good
footage, no matter what we get, is good.
Yeah.
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 If we see cleaning
See if we
crews
can
on
act
one day
that.
of the
And
week
it's a
or-
little boutique. I'm sure
whatever,
it's a lot easier to get into than the this place we're staking out.
Was it a boutique or did you say it was a restaurant?
Little clothing boutique.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the
I bet
plan?
it's just admin on there.
That's it.
Yeah.
All clothing boutiques. They never change the security username or passwords.
Yeah. I guess while we're sitting in the van twiddling our thumbs, I'd get restless and bug our hacker man to see if he could break into the boutique for me.
I mean, if they've got anything externally accessible, I can give it a go.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost
If
anything to
not,
try.
if not, I'll go in and find a place to plug in for you.
Sure.
Hey, wait, is it open right? It's not open right now, is
It's
it?
still open.
Oh,
Oh,
So
hell.
I'm gonna go in there real quick.
Just go clothes shopping.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, whoever's going in, you head on in. It's this new fancy retro kind of pastel neon kind of thing. So form-fitting with lots of frills and high shoulder pads and every pastel color of the pastel rainbow. This young little like rocker girl comes up, smack on her gum like, you shopping for someone special? What you looking for?
I don't know if anybody else came inside with me. I would be.
I'll go in.
I'd be
It could a nice
trailing you,
opportunity to get
still
some
invisible.
disguises.
I'd be staying outside.
Good point. I would like. Oh, do you have? I'm looking for just basic accessories. I don't need anything big. It's for me. For me.
Okay, doesn't quite seem to fit your style, but all right, we can always get you glammed up. Yeah, we got belts, jewelry, bags. I mean, you got it. We name it. She starts kind of taking you through, like all
Kinda-
of these. Yeah.
Chokers.
I wink at Jacob's character like, you figure this out, and I just distract.
Okay. Yeah. So Grim is on distraction, passionately going through all of these accessories. So that leaves it to Rianu and Harlthok. What are you two doing now that you're unattended?
Well, I want to see if it's accessible like through wireless or something to get into the network. If not, I want to start searching for like open ports and stuff.
So give me a tech roll.
It's like a wall jack or something like that.
Yeah, give me a tech roll.
Tech roll is
First
sleight
one
of
on
hand?
wits.
First one on wits. Scouting. I have that not at all.
Yeah, initial. That's for the.
Actually, I'm gonna push it. Why not?
Okay. You do find that they do have a wireless network there. It's very aptly named, boutique admin Wi-Fi.
Nice.
It is secured though.
Okay.
Get on the whisper.
Yeah, I'll let you like start trying to break into it, and I'm gonna use my like cloaking to look for the sticky note that is
Apparently
probably
got the
posted somewhere
password.
with it.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
Rihanna, go and give me observation. Said sounds like you're
Okay.
giving me a tech roll.
Yes, indeed.
They've got to have it just posted like on a whiteboard or something. I'll like look around. What's the animal handling's
Last
observation?
one on
roll?
empathy. Yeah.
I got 2 successes at least.
So,
We both got 2 successes.
So by the time
roll?
that Rianu heads into the back, like slips in through the back door, sure enough, above the desk in the back room is a whiteboard with just a password listed on it. Exactly what I listed, like admin boutique or something. Admin 123, some shit like that. But by the time you ping said on the comm, said you already easily slipped past it. Like you just threw, like you lightly glanced at your password cracker and the wire or their network just
The
let
obvious
you in.
guesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay.
So yeah, you now have access to their internal computer systems there.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'll be looking for if their security footage is stored on their network or not.
Sure. You pulled 2 successes on that, so first success gets you in. Second success, you do a scan of the system. Sure enough, you find their video. It's all in-house, looks like consumer-grade equipment that they just installed themselves. You're easily able to slip into their video archive, and it looks like their video archive hasn't been kind of cleaned up, hasn't been, they haven't cleared out any data in at least 5 years.
Wow.
Nice. They do what most people do. They turn it on and it runs.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an observation test there, said.
I'm trying to remember. Is that animal handling?
Last one on empathy.
Yep.
Exactly as someone had mentioned earlier, you track down the file for that specific day that the news report and the data, it's there, but it's been replaced with retro cartoons.
Yeah, I mean, as easy as we got in, I imagine someone else did too.
Yeah, so it's just Code Lyoko on repeat.
Oh, God.
Diabolical.
Oh no.
These
Yeah.
madmen.
Unfortunately, we
Professional.
probably actually have to have the physical system to try and recover data on it.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I went for something terrible there, Ashley.
Ugh.
I'm ashamed to admit that I like that show.
Oh,
You
could
should
you like
be.
go ahead and lead the call real quick?
Okay,
I like to
bye.
think that it's like
I mean,
I like to think it's the pilot episode looped on itself.
To be fair, it was
for,
also,
like,
like,
the
10,
entire
so-
duration.
You should know
That
better.
should have been the day.
Quick, someone in chat,
Code
Google
Lyoko.
me when Code Lyoko premiered. Yeah, it's been, yeah, that day's just been written over.
All right. God, it's on Netflix.
Oh no.
2003.
2003. Yeah, I would have been 10.
Is it a live action version?
I'm not that much older than you, and I knew better.
God, I don't want to think of that.
I would have been graduated from high school by then, so
Ow.
And I'm trying to remember
2003.
some other show, like desperately here.
if I wanted to make everyone happy, I would have said Courage the Cowardly Dog, but we're not that kind of stream.
Yeah.
You should have went from the best cyber 3D animation,
Oh,
which was a reboot.
Yeah, reboot.
Yeah, I was. That's why I was looking up. I was like, maybe I'll replace our footage today with a reboot.
I mean, you could. I'll let you do it for free if you want to just fuck around.
Yeah, I
Can we
mean,
stream that? I want to watch that.
We're gonna piss off some hacker somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a live action remake of it on Netflix.
Ew.
It was
Oh my God.
1994 when that started.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I would have been 10.
Wow.
And Beast Wars Transformers was right after that. Nice.
All right, so yeah, the data's not
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
as,
kinda
as
figured.
suspected.
That should be our call sign. Transformers 2. It's the what we replace everything with.
All right,
I'm definitely going with a reboot.
How much would it cost me to get an orc-sized Zorg outfit here?
fuck, man, that's a great question. Let me look that up real quick. Making me fucking look for things. Let me see how it is. Let's see. We gotta find Shadowrun. 5th edition rules. Here. Then we're gonna look up gear. Gear listing.
I don't need to bleed tar from my forehead though, so just.
To get a
But I do want the
fully
plastic thing.
a fully outfitted setup here, you're gonna be looking about 500 million.
It's not that.
Yeah, I'll definitely buy that then.
Okay, cool.
I'll just add that to my gear.
All right. So yeah, this is very obviously, I mean, you gathered the information that someone wiped what happened from this camera.
Can you scan that footage, try and see if we see any cleaners, vans, names, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, if I've got a little time,
Yeah, give me another tech roll.
Watch everything at ×6 speed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
160.
One success is good enough. You scan it, and it's daily that this cleaning company shows up. They show up at like 7 a.m. Almost there the exact same time that the guards get there. And they're there for a couple hours. and on the side of the van that this cleaning company, it's Steve Squeaky Cleaners.
All right.
Excuse me. Wow.
So all we gotta do is getting in there somehow.
Yeah. Now we have our
Yeah,
Next,
that's right, Jeff.
subject.
You.
yeah.
Now let's see how the party does against Gantu.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God. I'd rather not.
Anyway, so yeah, you pull the information. You can see that it's 7 a.m., 9 p.m., Steve Squeaky Cleaners, every business day.
Does it look like they check in, like, or do they just kind of drive in? Like, can
They
we
stop at
tell if they
the
get stopped?
security gate and back.
Okay.
But the security gate, they just wave them by.
Okay.
So there's no scans or anything. The van pulls up, the gate opens, security guard gives a wave, the van goes down to the parking garage, and you don't see it until 2 hours later when they leave.
Nice.
Okay.
You can do like a couple things for the next day. Is like maybe we can put a drone on their van or something like that, capture some dialogue, and then maybe try and sneak one in.
Names.
Get a hold of their footage and then just watch what they do for like a night or something. That way we can kind of like get the act down.
Okay.
You know,
So they
seem to be.
stop at the security gate, right?
Well, the security gate has to be opened, but observing the footage, so like said, it's no problem for you to pull this footage and share it with the crew. Like you see the van pull up just minutes after the security crew shows up.
A little wave.
Yeah, the van pulls up to the security gate. There's just a little wave. Security gate opens, in they go.
Okay.
So like they're getting by on familiarity.
Which we probably won't be able to do.
That's why I say we, observe them a little bit and see if we can copy closely.
Right. I kind of want to just like hop on the van as they stop to be like let in and while I'm cloaked, like follow them around, see what they do,
Okay.
get an idea of their routine in person while I'm
I
cloaked.
mean, we can certainly split the party. So if we move to the next morning, if Rianu comes up with the plan, when they slow down at the gate, I'm just going to latch onto the back of it and ride on in. What would the
If you
rest?
want,
Yeah.
I can give you a little variation to that. Instead of doing it right there at the facility, we could maybe have some convenient traffic problems, and then you could get on there instead, where there will probably be some more noise to cover anything you're doing, and
We got a
you won't
couple
be doing
cars
it right in front of them.
Well, I feel like I'd be able to just because they have to stop. So
Yeah, but
I mean,
I'm
eventually.
planning on just like standing right next to the gate, and then as they stop, just like hopping on the back.
Yeah, when you do that, I'm just going to make you give me a move test, which is tied to agility.
I don't weigh very much as a halfling, so
Yeah.
I doubt it won't be like a huge like
Yeah.
of me climbing on. So
just an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what Rianu's going to do tomorrow. What are the rest of you doing? Do you want to go through with the plan of attaching a drone to it?
Well, if he's
Listening
gonna
in.
go, I might have him take the drone in that I want to use to hack.
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree with
I can do that. Yeah,
Okay. Is
I just-
Rianu, are you
I
just
could,
going
like,
to
hide it
try
somewhere.
and get the entire job done tomorrow?
Oh, yes, I could try that. I feel like I want to get more information rather than just trying it first time and I'm inside.
Okay.
I want to see what we would have to do to get the job done, like where to run, all that kind of stuff in person rather than just the schematics.
Okay.
I feel like Rihanna's not good at just looking at paper and getting a feel for the building. He has to be there. So, yeah, I just want to go in. I'll take Dan's drone with me. I'll just have it like in my pack, so it's also cloaked, and take it out and leave it there somewhere. Maybe even try and get it like plugged in.
Okay. Well, we'll just skip to morning. Rihanna, your plan's going to go off. Give me a move test as you try and hop on the van. So
Okay.
It sounds like at least said you're going to be hanging back in the car for remote hacking.
Yep.
The other three of you, what are you going to do? Or are you just going to wait?
His
I'm
move
fine with
actually
the cherry
moves.
Slurpees.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
the
look at
third
chili
one
dog
under
cherry
slurpees.
agility.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know, you could always have Grim tag in with you. Just have Grim hop in Astral.
Well, I don't know. It's maybe because I mean
I forgot to check
elves
the
are magical, so they
thermal
might
dampening
have
thing.
strong magical defenses.
There you go.
Full of success for me, Rihanna. Yeah, you're good.
Yep. All right. And then also, I think I have a talent. Hard to catch. Oh, okay. That doesn't apply. It only applies in combat. Never mind. That's fine. Yep. I get one success.
Okay. Yeah, so you tag in, no trouble. Or you hop on the van, no trouble. I'm not
All right.
furiously Googling something.
Google away. Find those results.
Not like this one. Oh, get out of there.
Oh.
Okay. Once again, so Rihanna's on the van going in. Sed is
Yep.
hanging back for remote hacking. What is Grim doing?
I think I'm just staying out the way.
Okay. so
Let's
you're
wait. Nah, yeah, I'm just staying out the way.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. So four of you are hanging out in the car while Rihanna does the dirty work. Rihanna, the van pulls down in the lower parking garage. You can see that on the maps that I've got. Let me adjust the stream. So under the Sylvan Information Underground, the van. Let me adjust my flying thickness. The van just comes down and just parks right next to an entrance here. So where I got that line in that little square, that's where the van stops.
Okay. Are there many other vehicles parked down here?
At this time in the morning, there's like 3 or 4 vehicles, and you would have seen them pull up a handful of minutes before the van, the security.
It's probably security. Okay. Cool. I want to get like, I don't know. I'll like read off their plates or something as I pass by them, just so that we have them like recorded.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know
you
if
can
it'll be
easily
useful.
wire their tags back to Sed.
Yep.
They get out, they get their little carts out of the van with cleaning supplies, they get their kind of trash bin set up, and they head over to the door right next to that. So I'm putting a circle around a door here. And there's a mag lock on this door, and they just swipe their mag lock key. The door opens
Okay.
up into this hallway. Um,
And I'm trying to like, I imagine, so they've got equipment, so I imagine they're like kind of really pulling the door open and there's
yeah,
like ample time
easy enough for you to
slip
slip in.
Okay, cool.
They move down the hallway. As you kind of look down, there's you see the row of elevators all open up into this hallway. 6 elevators in total. Between the 3 sets of elevators, so there's 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, there's this large reinforced steel double door with this big maglock pass on it. And from the prints that you saw and you talked about with the others, that's the entrance into the server, the server room. But they just go up to the elevators, they ignore the other 2 doors, and they swipe their key for the elevators.
Is there any sort of tool we can get that like copies badges?
There's like an RFID reader,
there's
I think.
RFID,
Yeah.
like duplicators.
That's something that one of your techs could scrape
I
together.
was just looking into them a little bit ago, actually.
That'd be really
Yeah.
useful.
I think that'd probably be more in your alley, probably.
I can see that being a Bugsy thing.
Yep.
So yeah, they hit the button on one of the elevators, one of the first elevators.
Okay. And these also are are the elevators
Elevators are not
badge swiped
badged,
or just the server room?
just the server room. So there's a
Okay.
badge swipe to get into this hallway, and then there's a badge swipe on the server room. Now, looking around the hallway, the door at the end of the hallway, you can see it's got just a regular looking door. And this is the one I've got the X on. It's closed. You can see it's got a little peephole in the door, and it's just got a regular like key style lock and handle. The door off to the side, I'm gonna put a triangle on that door just to differentiate.
What kind of
it.
ceilings in here? Like drop ceiling?
In here, it is concrete pour with the open structure above.
Okay.
But then right there next to that other door, that door is reinforced steel like the server room, and also with a maglock key on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll slide into the elevator with them as they're
Sure.
going up.
They actually end up taking 2 elevators. They end up hitting the 2 buttons. And there's 2 people in this elevator. One's a troll, burly looking troll, and the other's one's kind of a scrawny looking human. And so the troll's like,
I'll go
take.
with I'll go with the smaller.
Okay, yeah, troll's like, I'll take first floor. Human's like, I'll take second floor. And they both ride up individually. So if you're going with the human, he takes you up to the second floor. So if we look at the second floor map, let me zoom in.
Second floor. Was there anything we needed on the first floor?
You're just the manuscript in the building somewhere.
Yeah, we don't know where it is.
We're not sure where. Okay.
Yeah.
And we know the name of the guy, so I want to
Aaron
see if
the
his
Scribe.
office is on the second floor.
So yeah, as you poke in the second floor, you come up. Let's see that center elevator. There are stairs going down with additional elevators. In the center, that weird kind of oval egg looking thing is kind of like a 360 receptionist desk. Think like that weird desk that Ron ended up with in Parks and Rec. But yeah, then he just moves up to the first one, the room marked 1. As you kind of peek over his shoulder, the title card, the little placard on the door is listed as Malachi Morgan, President and CEO. As he goes in and starts working on it.
I just want to scan all the
Okay. The
plates
door,
for
the plate marked 2 is, I am so apologetic for butchering this name, Nigan Din Sum. This adventure was also written a while ago, so it may not be Yeah, but anyway, listed as vice
Is that
president.
NGON?
NGON.
Oh.
Vice president and director of Sylvan Information. Third door is marked Brand Gilgalad. First senior editor. 4 is Mark Fathom, second senior editor. 5th is Sylvia Green, 3rd senior editor. And 6 is Meilei Fujiwara, 4th senior editor.
I don't think any of those are the names we're looking for.
None of those are the guy that we were looking for.
No, you're looking. Well, the person
Looking
who's
for-
writing this is Aaron the Scribe.
Yeah.
Well,
I doubt he has
some of
an
these are
office.
editors, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we know? Could we do like a quick search? Could I get someone in the van to do a search on who his editor is?
Yeah.
Try and find it.
Dan, if
Yeah,
you
I'll
want to give me a
look for
tech
it.
roll.
He's done other work, right? So he should have.
Yeah, he's done
An
a lot of
editor
other
for-
work. Yeah. All through this company. Bert, it should, because you ran me through this, so I'm just stealing your hard work. Said, yeah, you pull up the past couple of books he's put out through Sylvan Information. Editing was all done through Sylvia Green.
I
Okay.
want to check her office. That's one of these ones on here. Was that
Yep.
number 6?
That was number 5.
number 5. Okay. Is the door open or closed to hers?
It is closed and it is locked. Now, when the cleaning guy came off and went into the first office, he did have a key ring and he unlocked the first door.
Okay. Is there like a glass pane in this door that I can look through?
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Can I see any like paper in this room? Do I see a manuscript that's open,
No.
like she's working on something?
So you don't, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you don't see any paper. Give me an observation test. That is
Okay.
the last one under empathy. Yeah, you do.
Nice.
So looking around, you see a desk. You see terminal with the pop-up for the holo display. You see a small like refrigerator, something like that. Your standard
Come here.
knickknacks of a desk. But then setting in a corner, and you can just kind of see it by craning around under the desk, you do see a safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of lock is on that safe? Can I see? Is it like a mag lock, or does it look like it's got like a combination dial?
Let's
Or
take a
something.
look. Say inside, thick carpets, huge old mahogany desk, standalone stations.
We're gonna hazard a guess, like so many other things in here. It's probably got an analog lock for an analog document.
Yeah, they're old fashioned. They don't lock magnetically or electronically. Yeah, so you see, and they are the old style turn locks.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get
Do
the
we have
model, look
tools
up.
to get into that?
I don't know. Does anyone have tools to break into a 60-year-old safe?
I sure don't, but we can look up the model number and see if one of the probably 100,000 lockpicking lawyer videos has one for it.
True.
I have
Yeah.
a shotgun microphone, so I could use that to listen to the clicky clicky.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is good that we're prepared now for that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that's where it is. And she's the editor, if it would be anywhere in here. Because it doesn't sound like he has an office in this building at all.
Doesn't look like it.
And I don't think we ever saw him come and go from this location either.
And when
the people
Harl-
that we talked to
Yeah, when Harl
made
Hawkins
it
said
sound like he's never here.
they said he was away on business for a couple weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
I mean, are these offices down here on the first floor, or are they something else?
No one's investigated those yet.
Okay. I wouldn't rule him out of having an office, but
Yeah.
considering the nature of what he's working on, it could be in the basement with that other, non-standard looking security.
That's true. That was a. I am curious as to what that is too. Well, I don't think I have anything to pick locks.
No. And these
So-
high-tech mag locks, getting past those would fall somewhere in the realm between Bugsy and Sed.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at purchasing a skeleton key, a maglock skeleton key, which might work.
Yeah, if we got a scanner and a key that we could program with a lifted ID
Otherwise-
or something.
Otherwise, there's always a scanner and a printer. Yeah.
Anything else you want to check out there, Rianu? Did you want
I
to take
think-
Sed's drone and try and hook it up to a network line?
Yeah. If there's anywhere that looks like I could do that up here.
Currently, the dude is cleaning in one in the president's office. As you saw in Sylvia's office, she does have a standalone workstation that is hardwired in. So you
Okay.
could slip into his
I
office.
I want to see. Does it look like? And is the trash that this guy's cleaning out like? Does it look like this office is used very much, or is this one of the executives that's just never there?
You're
wanna
talking
try and
about
get that.
Sylvia or the president?
The president, number one. That's
No,
over
he's
there.
cleaning it out. Like, it looks like it's regularly used. There's waste wrappers that he's dumping out of the trash. I mean,
Okay.
these, and if you look in the other offices, it does look like these things are actively used.
I mean, you want to check the ceiling in here? Because we could always just pop it up in the ceiling and probably just be done with it.
Yeah.
It is
a
drop ceiling up here, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is there any part of this area that's not carpeted, or is this all carpeted?
The central lobby area is not carpeted.
It's not carpeted. Okay.
So this what is it? Around that desk. So let me put a box up so you can see. So
You could probably maybe climb up on the desk and use that to get up in the ceiling. And then the drone's got
inside this red box here, that is looks like hardwood floors, which in this time period is extravagant and wildly expensive.
Oh yeah. Especially if it's real wood.
it's got
Okay.
ultrasound, so it should be able to navigate in a space like that pretty easily.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait until he's done with the first office, and right as he's going into the second office, I'm gonna try and pop up a tile.
Sure, give me a move
And-
test.
Okay. Get a load.
Oh yeah, not a problem, man. You time it with him getting his keys out, you time it with him opening the door, and you're very easily able to mask any sounds you find as you pop a tile up, throw Sed's drone up there, or like place it so it doesn't make any noise.
Or they might. I think they're in use up here. Jamie.
Yeah.
I think it
With
might
the
be.
3, I know to look away and not get ceiling tile dust
You
in my
do,
eyes.
yeah. That's what that third success
I'm not
is.
sure.
Yeah, Jamie, I'm not sure either.
The worst. Okay. Cool.
I
Yeah,
only
I'll
say that 'cause
leave
I
that
know
there.
Jamie can hear. Yeah, you put the drone
And,
up there, you're able to get back down without a problem.
Some say she's been hearing for years.
Oh, snap.
Oh my, yeah.
Born to hear.
So you
Okay.
know,
Well,
what's your escape plan?
yeah. That. Because it probably needs a maglock to get out too, doesn't it?
Yeah. And they're going to be here for a couple hours. Probably an
Hope you
hour and a
have
half
fun.
at this point.
Hope you have fun shadowing the cleaning crew.
Just just wait in the van.
I mean, I might as well like
You can scout the rest of the offices if you want.
I'm gonna scout the first floor, I think.
Okay.
I'm not really. I feel like the editor up here is gonna be the one doing the book. I feel like that's really in the safe.
Okay.
So
there are the stairs right next to the elevators in that central lobby area, and those are not locked.
Okay, and those go between the floors.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
you can just slip into one of those. You got that 3 on that previously move. I'm gonna let that carry over for a little while because that was a really good roll.
Okay,
And you easily slip down into the lobby area.
sweet.
As you're kind of looking around the lobby area, you can see this back door where I just put that funky triangle is propped open. Oh no, the triangle disappeared.
Oh, God. Not the
Door
drag.
is closed.
There's
We're
all my
stuck.
triangles.
Hmm.
You can see that's propped open. And if you move into that area, you can see it opens up into like a cube farm. And you can see the other cleaning guy going through. He's vacuuming. He's emptying waste baskets. And it's just a cube farm with just like little client terminals. Just real basic, low powered, probably tied to the mainframe for... The other thing of just, words not coming there, but the computers that aren't a computer. Just
Dummy terminals.
dummy terminals, yeah.
Okay. Is there any like informational board in this room that's got anything? Do they have like a whiteboard up or anything like that?
Yeah, it looks like in here, against this this back wall. Get out of here, you. This back wall where I'm trying to draw a picture. This back wall where I just put that red.
Okay.
They have a board and it lists a bunch of upcoming projects and projects that are in process of articles being written, articles being edited, layout, the full works. And if you take
Definitely want to snap a picture of that.
Sure, you can snap a picture. You kind of look it over. It looks like just for regular publications, there's some the equivalent of magazines. There's blog posts. There's social media planning going on here. But you don't see any ties to Aaron the Scribe or anything of the sorts on that board.
Okay. What's this set of double doors in like the center look like?
Those are locked with a maglock.
Okay.
But according to the blueprints past that, it's loading dock.
Loading dock. Okay. Probably don't need to mess with that. So,
I wouldn't expect anything high security in there.
right. I don't know. I feel like we found our location. And
we
how
get
many
both?
doors we need to get through?
So we get
Get
both
there.
halves of the first floor, or just one half of the first floor?
So far, he just got one half. So Rianu, you could easily move over and open up this other door. And if you do look on the other side, it's just about a mirror image of the other side. Different projects are on their pin board, but the same thing. Cube Farm. Yeah.
Okay. Also snapping a photo of that. Okay. Do these stairs go down to the
Nope.
basement floor?
I don't believe so, but let me double check and confirm that. No. The only access
Okay.
to the basement are the 6 elevators along the back.
Okay. Well, I know which 2 they used. So I'm going to be careful not to use one of those ones. And I'm gonna go down to the loading or like the basement.
Sure. Yeah, you can hit an elevator button once you're inside. There's no security for the elevators. So you hit the button, you're able to ride it back down to the basement, and it spits you back out into that hallway.
Okay. From there, you said there's a door with like an analog
Yeah.
key.
So
on it?
looking at the one you're putting on, the one with that X on it, it is an analog. Like it's just your basic, light steel door. The modern, your equivalent of like, just your basic ass door. It's got a regular handle on it. It's got a regular lock on it, and it does have a peephole in the center of it.
Go in which direction? Like out to the
Out. So it would be like if someone was inside looking out.
Okay. I want to put my ear against it and see if I hear anything.
Yeah, I want a. Let me double check what I want. Yeah, it's going to be observation. Last one on empathy.
Yep. I'll push it.
No, you don't hear anything,
Nope.
man.
Okay. Do I see any light underneath the door?
I'll give it to you. So if you look to the people, like you can look where it's just distorted and upside down and real tiny. There's a light on inside there.
Wanted this.
There he is.
There's a
Do I
cat.
see any movement or anything?
Not from where you're at. No, you don't see any movement.
Yeah, for reference.
Okay, like not even of like light
No.
inside. Like,
No.
okay. There is a light on inside. What do I see through the people? Does it look like an office or like living space or?
I'll be right back.
It looks like a living space. Sure thing, Alex. Looks like a living space.
This is the basement, like server room.
No, if you look at the basement, it's the far right room with the little X on the door.
Okay.
What's the room right next to that? Is this like a bathroom?
Right there, that's that door with that reinforced door with that mag lock on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Elves don't go to the bathroom, so
True.
They just magic the POA.
Okay. I am very curious on what's on the other side of this door. And I don't think
That's
I have
true,
any
Jeff.
way to get into it.
In that mag lock door.
In the analog lock door.
Yeah, I mean, you always have options. Whether or not they're good options, you've always
Kick
got
it open.
options.
I want to call back to the crew and see if Dan's able to get into the security system and unlock the backlog to the garage.
So here's the thing: you put the SED's drone up into the ceiling rather than attaching it to a line. So
I'm
right.
assuming that the line's up there somewhere. I just gotta find it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
that's what I thought we
So yeah, if that's the case, then that's something we need to roll for.
That's why I was saying that my drone does have ultrasound on it, so it should be
Yeah.
able to see that space.
So SED, give me a pilot test. First one under agility.
But then that's where
Since you do have ultrasound, you can take a +2 bonus on this.
yeah. Should I just roll that as gear or
Yeah.
that +2? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
hopefully one's good enough.
it's dicey. You're the high. It's standard open space. There's cables, there's trays, there's all sorts of obstacles. But another thing that wasn't suspecting is there's all sorts of these strange vining plants throughout this open space, and you can even see like lighting. It's currently off, but like some kind of like fluorescent or UV lighting is rigged up there.
Oh, that's
all of these like vining plants, and that gives you a lot of trouble getting through. But eventually you're able to navigate this thing to the point where you find the lines, the network lines that feed up, and you can attach your drone to it. So if that's the case, I need a tech roll.
right.
And here's my first question. So when you're hacking, there's three modes of hacking. Three modes of accessing through your data, your cyber deck. There is AR, Augmented Reality, and then there's your two forms of VR, Virtual Reality. There's Cold Sim and there's Hot Sim. Did you read up on those?
I did, but it's been a long while.
Essentially, so AR, Augmented Reality, you are thoroughly protected from anything that might try and fry your brain from in cyberspace, but you're kind of slowed on your reactions. Cold Sim is you have a series of firewalls up, so you're fully immersed, but you still got a little bit of a delay. Hot Sim, on the other, is you remove all firewalls, you're moving as fast as your deck and your mind can fucking move. But if something decides to take a pot shot at your synapses, it could send you brain dead.
I don't like
If
the
you
sound of
die
that
in the
one.
game, you die in real life.
Exactly.
Right.
So you gonna Cold Sim that, or are you gonna AR that?
Might go for the second one. I think
Okay.
we've always done the AR hack. I don't know if there's
Okay.
any bonus
That's fine.
associated with cold simming or not, but
Not a problem. So
I
yeah,
think there's a one level bonus for each deeper you go.
there is, and I would have to look at the rules. The Matrix. So biofeedback, dump shock.
I know it's just trading danger
Yeah, I've got it in there.
for
I'll make it up for now, and I'll try and be fair. So yeah, you connect into this. You're gonna go ahead and give me a tech roll right off the bat, just to force your entry into their system.
okay. No special modifiers.
You're doing Cold Sim, so we're gonna call this even. So if you AR, we're gonna call it a penalty, and if you Hot Sim, you're gonna get a bonus. Yeah, not a problem. You slip into their system. Your one success gets you in. Secondary success, is there anything you want to do, or do you just want to look for your data? Or do you want to do the request that Rianu's putting out there, unlocking this door?
Let's see if I can find the door first or not, and then if I can, I'll try and unlock it.
Okay, I'll give you that success. You're able to find the door. And go ahead and give me another text, since you use that to find that specific door, which I'm glad you specified, because if you wouldn't have, I would have you would have ran the risk of just opening up every fucking maglock in the building.
I may actually, if I
on the
can,
maglock button.
I might do a little adjustment here. Is there like a camera that's looking at that door that I can maybe try and loop first,
Sure.
so that way they don't have footage of a door just for
So
some
we'll
reason?
call that your two successes. One is you get access. Two, you find the camera on that door, and two, you get access, and that includes finding that camera. Two, you grab some video loop and you feed it back. That way, that door is just looking at looped video.
Yep. Now I'll try and hit that door.
Okay.
And then I break the door.
Give me another tech roll.
Trying to not be.
12-pound
Thanks,
axe and
hacker
just go
man.
right through it.
Kick it open.
Oh no.
You want to push that?
Yep.
Cool. You take some wits damage. You do manage to disarm the door with your secondary success. I'm going to give you this bit of information. Scanning the network, you are not alone on the network.
Oh.
In fact, your presence has been noted.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure what the corrective action is on that. Is it possible?
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, is it possible to either investigate that or start cleaning up tracks?
You could do either. But Rianu, sure enough, the maglock pops open. As you push the door open,
Yeah, I want to use this as my escape.
the deafening sound of barking and heat comes out.
Oh no.
As you look, there are 6 cages inside with like a large walk-in freezer in the same room. And in these cages, if we're looking at the NPC board, right next to our friend Morlock, you see 6.
Which door was this that I was opening?
This was the maglock secure door.
Oh, I thought I was opening the garage door. But okay, that's
Oh.
fine.
I thought you were opening the maglock secure door also.
That's what
I'm
I was
okay
under the
with
impression.
this. That's okay. Yeah, no, we'll go with this.
6 cages.
It's more interesting.
Each one of them have one of those inside. Snarling, barking, like leaking out of their mouths, this like almost
God.
lava-esque. As they start barking, you hear that standard door behind you open up. And this frumpy dwarf in a robe comes out. God damn it, it's not time for you all to eat yet. What the hell are you... The door's open.
I'm gonna go into the dwarf's room.
Sure, you follow the dwarf in.
Yeah.
The dwarf goes in and he picks up a fully automatic rifle
Yeah.
and a radio.
Uh-oh.
I don't want him to pick up that radio.
You want to do something about it? Because, yeah, he grabs the rifle and he starts running out of the room, but then he's like, it stops and there's recognition and he turns around. You can see this is like an apartment down here. It's like a full apartment, like he lives here. And he turns around and he grabs a radio off of a charging station. And he's running back towards the door. And as he's running towards the door, you can see him holding this radio up to his mouth.
I want to try to knock him out as he's doing this.
You're gonna give me your attack roll. This will be a melee test. Unless you're using a weapon, then you can use that weapon.
Let's do melee. Are you kidding?
Are you gonna push that?
I'm gonna push that. Yeah. Wow.
You pulled 2 damage. It is not enough to knock him out.
I'm going to use what is it?
You got like a willpower skill.
You can spend a willpower to find a point of weakness in your opponent's attack, in the opponent's armor or natural armor. Armor has no effect against your attack. And then I can also spend willpower to make another attack.
If you want to spend willpower to make another attack, that would be a very good idea.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You pulled a success.
Yep.
What is that? Is that 2 damage there?
Okay, 2 more.
Yeah, if that's another 2 damage, yeah, you cold cock him. So you run up and right on the back of the head. He's like, he reels for a second. And you're just like, nope. And you just give him a hard hook kind of around the side of the head and connect with the side of his jaw. And he just kind of spins on his heels for a second and then just crumples onto the floor.
All right. does he have multiple sets of keys in this room?
So you toss the room, you give the room a little look through, and you find a maglock. Now I do want to note that maglocks are keyed for specific doors. So just because you find a maglock doesn't necessarily mean it'll give you all access. But he does have a maglock, and he also does have a set of keys on him. The keys, they're not very many, and there's one, looks like almost like a standard house key, like to his apartment here. And the rest of them are much simpler. You're thinking maybe emergency keys to those cages that those creatures are in.
Okay.
Does our hacker know what's going on right now?
No, he looped the video.
I'm gonna
Okay, good.
I'm gonna relay back. Bit of a problem, but I dealt with it, guys. This door had a dwarf, and now he's asleep.
Forever sleep or normal sleep?
Temporary sleep.
Okay.
And if you're interested, he
temporary
had an
sleep.
AK-97. That was the rifle he grabbed.
I'm gonna put it back exactly where he grabbed it from.
Okay.
Is there a bed?
Yeah. There's this full apartment. It's a futon, but it's still laid out in the bed position.
I'm going to put him back in bed. I'm going to put the gun where it was. Does he have any pills anywhere, like sleeping pills?
Give me an observation test on this one.
Okay. That's animal
Last
handling.
one on empathy, yeah.
Pushing it.
Okay. Yeah, you find that he's got a medicine cabinet full of different things, a bunch of over-counter stuff, for prescription style stuff. He's got some expired antibiotics. He's got some expired painkillers, but you do find some sleeping aids.
Okay. I'm going to take that bottle and set it next to his futon. Just on the
Okay. Staging it like he...
Yeah, like he took it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have the lid off of it with one sitting next to it.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm gonna put the radio back where you grab it too.
Sure.
Make sure it's switched off.
Sure.
And I'm gonna take the key ring that he has and take a bunch of pictures from multiple angles of his keys.
So you can dupe them.
Yeah. And then I don't think I have any way to do that type of thing with the maglock, so I'm gonna leave that.
So,
Okay.
that's a bummer.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna be I think I have the key maybe to the... I want to try it on the server room.
Does not work.
Does not work, okay.
Now, I will give you this for free. If you try it on the door to the parking garage, it does work. So it looks like his maglock is keyed to work on two doors. Parking garage door and door to these creatures.
Okay. Are there any treats or food or anything in the dog room?
So you look in that large freezer and it is just packed full of meat.
Oh. Okay. I want to...
Shipments make sense now.
Yeah. I want to...
Slather some meat on the dwarf and throw him in a cage.
Is there... No. Is there a sliding thing to feed these dogs easily in their cages?
So kind of looking over the cages, you can see each cage's door is motorized. Like it maybe operates off a timer. But yeah, there is a feeding slot. This dude's not hand feeding these things. That takes a slab of meat and you just put it in there and it drops it into each cage. There's water flowing in. and it looks like they're on a slightly raised platform that's got some kind of like cleaning mechanism underneath.
Okay. Is there a camera in this room?
No.
Okay. I want to uncloak my face while I'm in the room with the dogs and have them watch me feed them.
Sure.
And then
snap some pictures while you're in there.
Go ahead and give me
Okay.
a manipulate
I'll take
test.
some pictures, too.
First one on empathy.
Okay.
This is to see if you make an impression on these creatures.
I want to push it.
No.
Take a damage to empathy, man.
They're not impressed.
They don't give a shit. They just want that meat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I recloak.
Okay.
I take pictures. I close the door. I'm gonna ask Dan. I'm gonna like make a note of the time that these doors open and see if we can scrub the log of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna relock the door to his apartment and then pull it closed after me
Sure. Not a problem.
and close the dog kennel.
Okay.
And then go out to the parking lot.
Okay. All right. So, said you got this notice that you're not alone and your presence has been detected. You also get a message from Rianu asking if you can get into the security logs and scrub the time that door with the camera on it was opened.
Yeah. That's probably the first thing to do, and then maybe try and figure out who else is here if I need to be concerned.
Sure, give me an attack roll. Oh, you
yeah.
knock it out. All right. First success.
Is there any benefit to pushing, or?
More successes is always good. I mean,
Dang. Okay.
all right, 4 successes. First one, find and scrub, not a problem. Second one, you start doing a network sweep of what is in here. They actually have a rudimentary security AI in their network.
Okay. And that's probably what tracking me at this point.
That is what's tracking you at this point. So you've got 2 successes left. Now,
Can I do something about that?
yeah. What do you want to do?
Either like a takeover or, just enough to clean me out of it.
Your choice, man. If you want to try and do something active, aggressive with this AI, there's a chance it could go into cyber combat. If you want to just mask your location, I'll take those last 2 successes and say that you did that.
What do you guys think? Because they'll know they'll know someone was here. So I'm tempted to take over.
Yeah,
So long
I
as-
think taking it over is the best possible outcome.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can control what it says, that's the best possible outcome.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I agree.
either way, we're screwed. So,
Yeah, they know someone's hacked them if we don't do
Yeah.
anything.
exactly.
Okay.
Just not who
So you're throwing 2 successes at this AI, right?
to start with, at least.
As you zone in on this AI, you find its avatar
You kick it
as
right
this
in the crotch.
classic kind of elven centurion looking thing right there next to the dog creature.
I gotta get destroyed by this thing.
So right
Alec
off the
from
bat,
Blood.
I'm going to throw your successes at its armor.
Okay.
It does not soak any of them. So right off the bat, you reduce its capability. Intruder, halt. You are not authorized here. Please state your business or face annihilation.
Yeah. No.
Put him in the sharpshooter.
It moves to attack. So we're going to do initiative, Dan. We're going to do OSR initiative.
Yeah.
You roll a d6, I roll a d6. Highest goes first. I got a 3.
Okay. Well, we all know how this goes for me, so.
Oh,
It levels this, data spear at you. And it's going to take 1 point of damage. I don't even know how we would calculate that, because technically that would be damage against your deck. Where are we? We're set.
what's the dex rating? Is that how this works?
Oh, if it gets the dex rating, I'm going to be screwed real quick.
You have a
bring it
micro
back
summit.
once again.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. We're gonna say it's your deck rating plus your wits.
Okay.
That's your cyber HP essentially. So you have a cyber HP of 5 right now because you're down 2 on wits. So you are gonna take, with that 1 success, you're gonna take 1 point of damage against your deck.
Okay.
You can take an action now. I don't know if you bought any aggressive, like there's specifically the data spike talent. If you didn't, you can just give me a tech roll and it'll just be like a basic cyber combat attack.
Yeah, I hadn't bought any of those yet because I wasn't
Cyber slap.
that this would be happening or not. So,
Yeah.
oops.
And with the base damage of 1, so just give me your tech roll.
Oh gosh.
That's a risk, man.
Oh.
This is dumb, but I think I'd rather go down swinging myself than getting swung on.
Okay. 2, you take a damage to wits. Let me roll its armor.
Oh, hell yeah.
You throw malicious code right into this thing, and it just corrupts it from the core as this thing just dissolves in front of you. You've won your first cyber combat.
Nice.
Who would have expected that? Not even I.
So at this point, you've got free reign of their network, man.
Nice. Well, I guess we can spend some time figuring out where their stuff's at if they've got that tracked anywhere. You know, if they've got any indication where the manuscript might be being stored at. And
As
just look for
there's
what
a
was
knock.
the editor's name again? Sylvia? Ooh.
Sylvia, there is a knock on the passenger window of Bugsy's car.
I will roll down the window with my empty cherry Slurpee cup in my hand. Yes.
You are face to face with this big, burly, Lone Star troll.
Do I know this guy?
You're familiar with Lone Star? Why don't you go ahead?
I used to be Lone Star.
You know what? Give me a lore test. Wits, second one on wits.
All right. Nope.
Do you want to
Or
push?
no, I'll push it. Yeah.
No, you don't know.
come on.
Must be a new guy.
Hey, chummer, listen. I got some complaints about you all just sitting here for a prolonged period of time. He looks around. You got a Decker. Looks like they're in La La Land. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what you're doing here?
I'm afraid I'm not authorized to do that.
Not authorized. The fuck does that mean?
Maybe you could speak to Lieutenant Max Mulder. Maybe he might be able to elaborate on some things, or maybe he won't be able to, but he's the guy I should probably throw out there.
Give me a manipulate test. First one on empathy. Keep roll. All right. So he gets on his comms. He calls it in. He asks to talk to Lieutenant Mulder. Him and Mulder exchange some information. All right. Expect no trouble. If I hear some shit's going down in the area, I think it's tied to you. I'm not going to be nice and knock with my fist next time. I'm going to be putting bullets right into your brain pan.
If some trouble goes down in the area, I'll probably be looking to you for help.
You better hope it doesn't look like you're guilty as he walks away.
I'll roll up the window. I will text Max Muller, thanks, smiley face.
You get back. You owe me one now.
We need like a bigger car that has like a compartment in the trunk I can hack in.
Could be handy. All right. We're back inside. Rianu and said the security has been neutralized in this network. Rianu, you make your way out to the parking garage. When you get to those doors, it's just crash bars to open it. But said, I'll tell you this, as soon as he hits those crash bars, you do get a silent alarm.
Oh. Interesting.
Give me a tech roll real quick there, said.
All right. Do. Just that. Oh.
Holy crap.
You immediately stop that and scrub it from the logs. Rianu,
Nice.
what are you doing?
I want to just kind of leave the premise now at this point,
Yeah.
and I think we got enough information to plan our attack a little bit better.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Leaving's easy. By this point in the morning, office staff has started showing up. The front gates are open. You can just freely walk out.
Sweet.
So, the
Yeah.
party is reconnected. Said you've got an active connection into this building's network.
Nice.
If you wanted, you could even upload the virus from here.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Perfect. So really, we just got to get the.
We got to figure out a way to get into that safe,
Yeah,
and we got to do that when the virus. Like, I want to do them at the same time.
absolutely.
Did we set
course.
anything up in that office to try and capture the password?
It's an old analog thing, so there's no
Okay.
kind of data snooping you can do. Your best bet would be to try and position a hidden camera of some kind, and risk it being discovered. See, and
Yeah.
also the chance that maybe the Sylvia Green gets into the safe, maybe she doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
How dexterous is your drone?
I mean, fairly. It's a fly basically.
Oh, okay. Is it? Would it be able to do a hidden camera? Like,
No, I didn't. It doesn't have a hidden camera thing. And this one's just got what was it? An ultrasound scanner. And I picked that so I could have it navigate around in the building. All the rest of the slots are taken by hacking stuff. I have
how
other.
detailed is the ultrasound?
I'd have to go look. I don't know
It's
that it's got a
Probably
very wide
not
range.
going to be good enough to pick up that.
Yeah. And I think
Okay.
it's fairly short range, also, like 5 feet or something.
Okay, that's fine. Just curious.
It was
Okay.
purpose built for this one thing.
Yeah. Well, it does it well. Okay. Well, that's good. Because, we would have been hung up on that anyways if this was like the actual.
I mean, we know about it at least now.
Yeah. We need to find a way to get into that safe.
Yeah, the
I
problem is going to be.
Harlethok had an idea on that.
Yeah, we got a directional microphone, capacity 6 with a, a rating 3 audio enhancement. So if we can just get right up in front of that safe, pull the trigger on it, we'll be able to hear anything going on behind that steel wall.
Now, said you would know
Okay.
with your free access in here since you've removed the security AI. Maglocks are no problem for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe tonight, we come in and work this over.
I mean, we still got those dogs to worry about.
I mean, we don't let their door unlock.
I guess that's,
Oh yeah,
now that you put it that way.
just keep the dogs shut up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I suppose
if every-
Rihanna and I can come back with our cam suits and just get in there and get things done.
If literally everybody leaves except for probably that one guard who lives there,
Yeah.
We've got control of the network. We pop open whatever door we want. Maybe not one by him. We can hit the loading dock or something instead. Suppress the alarms. Go do things. Loop the camera feed.
Yep.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a
I
great
like all
plan.
that.
And then
Yeah.
someone, picks up my drone and hauls it out.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. You all have.
And so
Yeah.
are you sure the maglock to that server room is in that system? It's not separate?
Said it's
I mean,
there.
I don't think I even need it.
Yeah, Said's got
Yes, that's
access to their network. He's got a hard-lined access.
Okay.
He can drop that virus anytime now.
It literally is just the manuscript we need to figure out.
Yeah, it's just a document.
Okay.
That sounds like that's going to be in Harlthok's hands.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Move things along. You all skip. What time tonight do you want to do this heist?
Another option too is see if we have if we can't get the safe open, see if we have a way to burn it or something.
Well, they don't want it destroyed, I don't think. I think they want the actual contents.
So long
How
as
did
we've
they-
got time, what I would like to get is I'd like to get another comm link, just a very simple one with a camera on it,
Okay.
and then have Bugsy disable its access to the Matrix. Then just
Yeah.
completely turn it into an offline camera, basically.
That's easy enough. You'll just have to spin the Nuyen to get one of those. And Bugsy,
Yeah,
this
I
is
know.
such an easy task for you. I'm not even going to make you roll.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna get a meta link for
Yeah.
100 new yen,
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
and then I'll be ready.
Okay. So, once again, what time tonight do you want to do this?
You said they're cleared out by 7.
Yeah.
All we really got to worry about is Lone Star, I think.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna go to not be obviously picked by Lone Star again, though?
Do we want to do it tonight, or do we want to do it right when the cleaners show up again tomorrow morning?
I think that might actually be the safer bet.
So I'm
Use
afraid
those
of doing
cover.
anything. Yeah, because if any lights are on or anything like that, it's not. Someone there would be like, oh, maybe it was the cleaner, But if we're doing anything when everyone should be gone, they're instantly going to know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll just have to be much more, either you'll have to sneak in and out the same way you did before, or we'll have to be more selective with our camera work.
Yeah.
Had to find a
Yeah.
better place to park too.
Yeah. Different place to park.
Mhm.
Or if we had a
We're in the
different car.
cameras and the mag locks, so we can. And then I think, I bet they use the same elevators every day, so we know which ones those are. They seem like a routine. So we'll just hop in loading dock, maybe.
Just keep in mind that they're probably got to clean that top floor, and you're going to have to work around them cleaning the top floor too.
Yeah.
They're going to need to probably be in and out of that office, and then you're going to have to get in and out of it without them noticing you get
Or
in and out
was
of
it
it.
mag locks to unlock and lock those
No,
doors?
manual
or were
keys.
they normal manual keys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that'll be
manual
something
keys
we'll
are
have
even
to do.
easier. Auto lockpicks are a thing they sell.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just there's other complexities to doing it while there's people there.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think so long as you can loop footage on the camera feeds, I think night's just as good as day in that regard.
You've got
Perhaps
control
better
of those
because-
creatures. They can't get out unless Sed lets them out.
Yep.
And do they have like any sort of like night vision or something? Is that something that we could buy so we don't even have to turn lights on?
Sure, there's some kind. Well, you can get wear that does that. You should be able to get just basic optical devices.
I have that for contacts.
You got what?
I have contacts that do that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
I
a
mean, then
flashlight. So-
we don't even need to have lights on.
yeah, I'll make sure I get some. What's it called again?
Contacts. It's going to be 200 plus low light, another 500, 700 for contacts to let you see in the dark.
All right.
Surprisingly affordable.
All right. Then I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh
Get
yeah,
some of
that's
them, too.
super cheap.
Okay. So, nighttime rolls around. It's the middle of the night. You're all standing outside of the gates. You found a secure place for Bugsy to park. Grim is MIA at the moment. So we'll
Too much
start.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I love Taco Bell, but Taco Bell hates me. Oddly enough, in Shadowrun, Taco Bell is one of the few food mega corporations that survived.
Don't they win the fast food?
I can
war?
believe it.
They do
Yeah.
in Demolition Man.
They
yeah.
drive Dennis Leary underground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I'll definitely have a camo suit on if we're out and about.
Okay. How are you handling this gate? Now, Sed could just open the gate.
Are we still doing it at night or
That's what Harlthok said.
Yeah. I mean, we could just open the gate and walk in. Any strange discrepancies could just be a video loop.
I mean, you figure we could open the gate and drive in, but
just for
I-
that
funsies.
too.
But remember, there's other cameras.
That
That
just
is
is more work for Sed.
just loop all the cameras,
is true.
Sed. We believe in you.
well, there's cameras that aren't in that system. There's like cameras in the
Neighboring-
Like the clothing boutique across the
Yeah.
street. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Fair
Other
enough.
cameras.
Yeah.
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 I can't hack every one of them.
Can't hack the planet. No.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Ooh.
Maybe some.
Spend like 5 days hacking every single camera.
You know what? Nuts to it. I'll just try climbing over the gate.
Sure.
I mean,
Give
What
me
are
a
they
move
gonna do?
test.
6 dogs on me?
we could just go to the loading dock too, you know.
Well, you still have to get past the gate.
Okay,
get
the
to the
gate's
loading
to the loading dock
Yeah.
too. Okay.
So yeah, if you're climbing the gates or climbing the fence, just give me a move test.
Yeah, ready?
Harlthok, do you want to push that?
Yeah, I think I will.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Okay.
Eh,
You make it over unceremoniously. And that's where that 2 points of agility damage comes from. And that's going to hurt you
I'm-
later on.
yeah. I I had only 3 of my remaining 4 agility, so I'm
Down to
hurt bad.
1.
Oh no.
And you're
Do
going to
we heal because it's been a day? Or like, do I heal because it's been a day?
Not since you started the exploration of this building. You had that one good night's sleep in the hotel.
We never rested again.
Haven't rested since. You
Okay.
all could just abandon this plan for tonight and go rest up and try again tomorrow night.
I would definitely like to do that because I'm pretty hurt.
Okay, could you help me back over the gate?
Yeah.
Harlthok, give me another move test, but this time you get a +2.
Oh, thank God.
You've climbed this fence once before. Even.
Well, that Rihanna's helping you. Okay, you make it over.
Oh, thank God.
With that,
I like the idea of you just like.
I
throw
can't see
yourself
my
over the
own
gate, like,
hands with
okay, I
this
changed my
damn
mind. I changed my mind. I'm more.
yeah. I'll say you all make it back to your hideout, your abandoned building.
Jeez.
You rest up for the night. Let's skip to tomorrow night. We still got 15 minutes left, unless we want to call it here, and we'll do this final bit of infiltration next Friday.
Do you think the infiltration will take?
I
more
don't.
than
I'm
50?
just gonna do a handful of rolls, I think.
I mean,
I'm fine with moving it towards the morning to coincide with people moving about.
Okay. Do you want to hop right along with the cleaning crew?
I feel like we can just walk in now. I feel like they would notice if we both hopped on the truck. But we can just walk through the gate and walk down. Now that we've got control of the doors, I only hopped on the truck because I wouldn't have been able to get through the doors at the same
Okay.
time as them.
So you
Yeah.
wait till morning. You're all rested up. You wait for the cleaning crew to show up. You slip through the gate at the same time their gate open. The guards open the gate for the cleaning crew.
That we just run down to the door.
You make it. Said pops the mag lock open. You head to the elevators. Take the elevators up to the second floor. What are you going to do about the lock on Sylvia's office?
Do we have the auto lockpick?
I don't know if anyone ever bought that.
Yeah, sure. I bought one on our off day.
Sure. Harlethog has it. Harlethog, give me a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
All right.
And you're going to take the bonus. Tyler, do you have the bonus for what that auto lock is? Or did I
Oh,
have it
gosh.
listed?
I don't think you have it listed.
We're
I
gonna
had to
call it a
pay-
plus.
Oh wait, no, I have one, or I have a lock picks for a modifier. So
Okay, roll that.
all right.
auto picker. Oh. Depends on the rating, I think.
So it'll be
Yeah,
sleight
if
of
it's
hand.
got a higher value than 1, that would be handy.
I'll say the auto lock has a 2.
Okay, in which case I'll just add another modifier to it.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
You want to push that?
Man, I'm afraid I might break my fingers if I do. Okay, thank God.
You have 3 agility left.
I have drained the party's luck.
You are now in
Wow.
Sylvia's office. You move up to the safe. You got your stethoscope thing. You're going to give me another sleight of hand with a +2 bonus from your listening device.
All right.
I'm gonna search around in this office too to see if there's any other like loose ends tucked away in a drawer or something.
I'll tell you this, Joe Freebie, there's not. Harlethog,
Okay.
it takes you a while, but eventually you pop it open. And inside,
There is one thing that I would like to do is before I actually do begin, I want to note the position of the dial.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. So you can put it back to where it was. You find the
Yeah.
Yep.
manuscript. It's the
Hell
only
yeah.
thing in this safe.
I
Awesome.
take it and I replace it with Hatchet by Gary Paulson.
So you have the paper manuscript. Then do you release the virus?
Sure, let's get it done.
Okay.
Well, the
Seth,
You should do that right. You should do that as we're.
You want to do that when you're leaving?
I am afraid that virus is noisy.
Okay, I'll wait for you guys to get out first.
Seth,
yeah.
give me a tech roll. This isn't for the virus. Virus is automatic.
Okay. When we rested at night, would I have had a chance to get my deck fixed?
You're gonna need to give me a tech roll to see if it got
Hey.
fixed up.
Maybe Bugsy should make the tech
If you
roll.
want to have Bugsy give
Yeah,
you
I
that
can
tech
help you
roll.
out.
Yeah.
I ain't good at much, but I ain't good at fixing.
I forgot to ask that. I just thought about it. I was like, oh, my deck.
Scouting.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
As you're kind of in there, you're filing information, you're going through things. You do find a note, a small ping about in Malachi Morgan's safe. You do get a ping about monetary assets stored in the safe.
Hmm.
And this is just information you find said. Whether or not this will violate that bonus you could possibly get. And it doesn't list how much.
Technically, we were told to not steal information.
We were told not to take data, right?
Yeah.
We robbed those motherfuckers blind. We'll be good. No.
I mean, if you want to take a peek in it and see what's in it, we don't necessarily have to take what's in it. I mean, if you can get in it.
Harlthok,
I mean-
if you want to do it, if said relays this information, I need 2 more of those sleight of hand tests. 1 to get into the president's office. There's Alex. And the second to get into a safe.
That
No, I think I hurt my wrist falling over that gate last night.
You gonna
the
pass?
sleight of hand is a +2 with your auto lockpick.
Yeah, but I've got like 1 agility. So
But Joe, try
Enjoy
it.
it.
Okay.
Already?
Sleight of hand +2 for the auto lockpick.
Cost me 1,000
pop
million.
the
We better
door.
get our use out of it.
Using Harlthok's listening equipment, give me another sleight of hand. You get a +2 bonus on this. Use following Harlthok's instructions using his equipment. You pop this safe open.
Yeah, and I'm also doing the same thing where I note the
Position, starting
Initial.
position. So first
Yeah.
thing you find is a scrap of paper.
oh,
And this scrap of paper has the what looks like lock combinations.
Oh.
And including the
Oh.
lock combinations to Sylvia's safe. And it's the one that Harlthok plugged in. The second thing you find is 500,000 Nuyen in unmarked chips.
Oh, that's way more than any cash we've been promised.
oh my God. 500,000.
$500,000.
So okay, what does it look like when it's stacked? That's 500,000.
Just imagine a bunch of USB drives. Each one of
Could
them
I-
with a little
50K or
digital
something,
display with their value.
I want to take as many as I could from the middle to leave the structure the same.
Now, you could hook these up to your pan and just transfer the credits to your account, but there's a chance that something might ping that there's this huge influx of credits.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is something
I'm
that we
worried
have
about
to
that.
like slowly transfer over time or something
Yes.
like that.
No, I wanted to like, if there's like a pile of drives, I want to leave the pile the same, but like slide out as many as I can from the middle and just like leave the pile looking
Okay.
the same. So if they were to look at it, they wouldn't notice until they went to draw from it. Because I doubt if they have that much, I bet that's just like a just in case fund. You know, I doubt they're like daily going through this.
No, leave. You should leave the money. I have a better idea. Do you have a knife on you or your sword?
I mean, I've got my sword, yeah.
Ever leave home without it?
Let me borrow that real quick.
What the? Oh,
So I want to take a picture of the.
Combos?
I don't need to touch the scrap of paper. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a picture of that and like leave that.
Can you tell us the plan first? Because I sure like money.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Imagine
put,
the
I'm gonna
deck.
put proof that we've been here up on the top of this safe.
Huh?
Why?
We're not supposed to
Carve-
leave any proof.
I know. We're not supposed to steal the money either. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
but-
HG on the bottom of the top of the safe.
Just carve it in.
Okay, you
Yeah.
do.
What's HG mean?
Is it
Carl
visible?
Thump, Girl Thump.
Yeah,
It would only be
My
visible
initials.
if like someone lied on the ground and looked up inside it.
exactly. With a flashlight.
Okay, yeah, it's like lightly etched.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Okay,
leave-
so enough that if they like did an investigation, they'd find initials, but probably not if they just looked at it.
Right.
So
Okay.
Like they would have to
Okay, I'm fine
turn
with
this
that.
sucker over and look for it. Something.
you
Okay.
leave the 500,000 Nuyen alone.
No, I'm taking the hollow bit of the
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see here. You're gonna pull 50,000 new yen.
All right. Hey guys, I found money.
Yeah, I found money.
Immediately says like, I get the best cut.
Mm-hmm.
You have the
Yeah.
manuscript.
I want a better deck.
Getting out.
Oh yeah,
no
we got
problem.
the manuscript too, but I found money.
You.
Better yet, we found a copy of Hatchet by Gary Paulson.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're gonna find a copy of Hatchet.
Yeah. You slip out, no problem. We'll turn in the manuscript next session. Have another conversation with Morlock.
Before we do turn that in, though, I'm going to take that not net connected comm with the camera on it, and I want to take a picture of every single page of this manuscript.
Sure.
Ah,
You do
smart.
so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do XP questions.
Okay.
Did you blah, blah, blah. Did you participate? That's 1 XP. Did you learn anything? And what did you learn?
Yep.
We learned the combination to a safe we already opened.
Sure. All right, I'll take it.
Oh, we learned about the cyber wolves.
We learned about the cleaning company.
The cleaning
We
company.
learned that Dan can kill AI.
Yeah, that's shocking.
Did
can
you
hack
make
some
any
balls.
contacts that would be willing to help you in the future? I'd say that's probably a no.
No, we didn't really talk to
No.
anybody.
Did you get into something/somewhere without permission? That's a yeah.
Several. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yes.
there's 3 XP. Did you make money? Yes. It's 4
Yeah.
XP. Did you make a new enemy? I'm gonna say that's a no.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Almost.
Did you use one of your contacts to help you further the completion of the job? Harothok called in a favor,
Fuck did for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ralph did.
so that's 5 XP.
I didn't this session.
Oh, fine. We'll call this group. So, did you
Okay.
risk yourself or sacrifice something to get the job done? I'm willing to call that a yes. So we can call that a 6 because
Yeah.
Dan fought the AI. Joe almost got eaten. Joe knocked out poor innocent dwarf with a machine gun.
Yep.
Carl Sock nearly
That
died
poor man.
jumping over a gate.
I
I
put him to
sprained my
sleep.
wrist.
All right, here's
I put him to sleep and gaslit him.
here's the individual XP. Did you perform an extraordinary act of some kind? Someone think they can take that?
Yeah. Dan definitely hacked
Yeah.
into.
I would give it to Dan for sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
hacked into a major data security software programming company.
Yeah. And I
I
think
fought the AI, and the AI didn't win.
And reputation questions, you haven't completed the job yet because completion is turning it in, so no reputation
Yeah.
points.
So that's fine.
All right. Hey, Debbie, thanks for swinging by, and thanks for that tweet earlier, Debbie. That was nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, end of session. You did it. You got the manuscript. You planted the virus. You ready to turn this into Morlock? Get paid
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah.
Did you recover Dan's drone?
Yeah, we grabbed that on our way out.
Okay, so Dan, you
I
would have
should
had to
mention it.
release the virus, then they would have grabbed the drone.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So that means you all would have had to slip out.
Well, so how small is this drone?
It's small, hand-sized, but it's up in a drop ceiling.
It's up in a drop ceiling.
But it can fly, right?
It can, but it can't fly out of a drop ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would. Do you think you'd be able to fly it out if I opened up a tile in the ceiling?
Yeah.
And so that way, like, you could get it out eventually. No.
I will want a piloting test for this.
Yeah.
Now.
I would feel better about it because I don't trust this virus to not do something that would mess with us
Okay.
on our way out.
So,
I mean-
yeah, go ahead.
We can run the virus, and I still have control of the whole network.
Just leave the drone there for now.
Can you run the virus
we'll
on a
crack
timer?
open one of those ceiling tiles, and then we'll crack open a window.
I mean, at the end of the
Release
day,
fire.
the drone was.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's a window in the ceiling tile and one of the
Okay.
rooms that he's already cleaned.
If you do that, then
Yeah.
I won't make you do a piloting.
That's a
test.
good idea.
All right, you've
Yeah.
got your drone. All right, so next session we're gonna pick up with you all turning into Harlthok. Not Harlthok, that's Jake. Morlock.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what they get for installing Windows in their building.
Yeah.
They should have gone
Linux
with
all over
Linux.
okay. That's the session. That's it. Game over. We did it. Good job. We'll be back next Friday, 10 p.m. Central, as we continue Shadowrun. I'm sure a new job will drop into our runners' laps because that's the name of the fucking game. Let's see. It's technically Saturday now. It's 12:01 for us. But Saturday night, 9 p.m. Central, over on twitch.tv/GoodmanGamesOfficial. We'll be there for our bi-weekly show Danger Strangers, as Bert is running some of us here through some more Lankmar. Monday night, what was it? It's Deadlands. I think I'm the only one over there for Deadlands. So Monday night on twitch.tv/TheLollygaggers. Let me throw the link there. Jeff's running me through some Deadlands. I'm playing a totally not a cannibal. Wednesday night, we're going to be continuing with Thunder Rift. That's the basic D&D setting, but we had to make some adjustments. Old School Essentials didn't set as well with me as I was hoping, so we're going to be kicking that over to Forbidden Lands. So we're going to be spinning up some new characters and pretty much picking up where we left off. So playing some Thunder Rift. Thursday night, we may or may not be doing a makeup session with Watercolors and Warriors. It depends on if Jamie has to work and what Jamie's schedule is looking like. Next Friday, of course, we're back here, 10 p.m. Central, for more Shadowrun. And next Saturday, we don't have anything next Saturday. Because that's what, the fucking 12th? Yeah, we don't have anything on the 12th, so it's a day off. Because I'll be in Kansas City hanging out with Adam from Grim and Perilous Studios. Ashley and I are going up there for a little bit. So,
Oh, fun.
yeah.
Cool.
That's our fucking week. Any of you fuckers have anything else to add? No? That's it?
Nope. I'll hopefully have a playtest ready in like a week or two.
Sure.
That we'll punch into one of these slots. I'll let you know on that.
Sure. Yeah. So eventually we'll be doing more of what's the name of it, Joe? Because I'm gonna add an N.
Envia.
Envia. That's it. Joe's system that he's making. So we'll do a playtest here, probably 2-3 weeks. Here at this time slot. It's a fun
Yep.
system. I'm enjoying it. I play a small plant named Kozel who casts spells. It's good.
Yep.
All right, that's all I fucking got. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for playing. And we'll see you tomorrow night on Goodman Games. So until we catch you again, start fires, do drugs, tip your fucking bartenders. Deuces.